Yes, people, this is Nath, the United Point, and this is the post-match review. As you can see, and as you can also see, Mcsauce, man of the match. In my opinion, yes, he was. Simple as that. How do I feel about the match? To summarize in one word, disappointed. How do I feel about the performance that we had today? Very lucky to get the win. Um, you know, what can I say? From the get-go, Man United was sluggish. We looked lethargic. We looked tired. We didn't really care that much. A lot of the players were. It just wasn't. It didn't look like Real football. It looked like Oli football. Everything about that match was. Well, 90% of the match was looked like Oli was still there. The only thing that didn't look like Oli football was the formation. It's as simple as that. The team picked was an Oli team. The way we attacked was Oli. The way we defended once the ball got into the our final third was Oli-esque. It was just dreadful. It was dreadful. Everything about the match was dreadful, and we are so lucky to get away with a win. But I do believe that this game was an injustice. Norwich are so unlucky to not get anything from that match, and I do feel kind of like it's a fail. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel sorry for Norwich. I do feel sorry for Norwich because they play better than us, and they deserve to get something from that game. But football isn't fair, and obviously me being a Man United fan, I'm happy that the luck swung our way. So, with that being said, let me dissect the game. First half was slow. We didn't really create anything. Going forward, nothing was working. Kept losing the ball. We had a lot of wasteful periods of the ball where we would have the ball for a good amount of time and then just pass it away and just lose the ball. And the players, some players in that game for me were dreadful, absolutely rubbish. And first half and second half, and I don't know, to summarize the first half, just a very slow. You know them Oli games in the last 2 seasons where the first half was dreadful, absolutely dreadful, but then in the second half will come out and it will turn around. That was one of those first halves, and second half we came out, and it was just more of the same. There was no improvement for anyone in the second half, and the only reason why we came away with the win today is because of David De Gea, who they voted for man of the match. And I can't really argue. I'm just giving it to McTominay because I thought it was brilliant. In a team full of outfield shit, to say the least. So second half was more. The first half slow, lethargic, rubbish press, stupid decisions in the final third, rubbish decisions in the final third, and rubbish actions. Nothing was right for Man United. The only reason we score a goal is because of a penalty where Ronaldo goes down fairly so, but quite softly due to an arm being around his neck and in a cross. And I mean, without that, as you can see, we weren't really gonna score. So yeah, lucky to come away with the win. Happy we have, but I don't know. I feel like a draw would have been a fair result for both teams. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go into my player ratings because I've got quite a lot to say on some of these players. David De Gea, I mean, they've given the man of the match, and I'm gonna give Jake man of the match. So David De Gea, man of the match as well. He made about 4 vital saves, vital saves throughout the half, throughout the game, that either kept us in the game or saved us from losing the game. So without David De Gea today, we would have lost. So David De Gea, I'll give David an 8 out of 10. Brilliant today, good performance. Going on to Diego Dalot. What wasn't his best performance, but it wasn't bad. I give Dalot a 6. Nothing special, but it wasn't extraordinary. It wasn't amazing. It was just an alright performance. Nothing bad, nothing good. Diego, what's his name? Lindelof, 6. It was alright, but there were times where he got bullied by Pookie, and I mean, he went off injured. It wasn't a bad performance, but it just wasn't anything brilliant. And Harry Maguire, I'm gonna give Maguire 5.5. Um, a couple of his mistakes or lack of effort in the box could have led to goals. Um, Offered no leadership whatsoever. You had a captain's armband, you better lead. And in a team that needed leaders, you weren't one. I mean, going back to Delo, there was a corner where we had a spell of conceding about 5 corners in a row. And Harry Maguire is silent, not saying anything. And Diego Delo was behind him, screaming at everyone, clapping and whatnot. That's not necessarily leadership, but you know what? I would like to see that rather than just silence. Especially after, against Chelsea when they got like 6 corners in a row. I mean, it's going to lead to something. It could very well lead to something. It led to a penalty against Chelsea, and I don't know, it's just no leadership from our captain. So 5.5 wasn't the best tonight. Wasn't rubbish, but it wasn't good. Far from good. Tellers 6 as well. Defended well, or he has a tendency to lunge into tackles and not get the ball, and when he does that, it just leaves our defense gaping. But it was alright. He played alright. Going forward, he was alright too. So just a 6. In midfield, I feel like apart from David De Gea, our best outfield players today were McTominay and Fred. Starting off with Fred, first half he was alright. Second half I thought was better, and he just applies good pressure. Passing wise, he didn't really give the ball away too much. Defensively, he was nicking the ball back, just troubling their players. So I'm gonna give Fred a 6.5. I thought it was good. I thought it was quite good. It wasn't the best game from Fred, but he definitely wasn't bad, and he was alright. It was good. Going on to McTominay, I mean, I'm gonna give him an 8. So he's joined with David De Gea. I thought he was class today. First half was brilliant. Brilliant passing, kept winning the ball back. Good intensity, good pressure. He should have got an assist in the first half. So yeah, what more can I say? Second half as well, just continued. He stopped doing these stupid fouls. He stopped doing backwards passes, sideways passes. He was progressing the ball. You could see clearly every time he got the ball, he was looking to go forward, and he did. And I thought this game was one of McTominay's best games for me, and I'm not gonna lie to you. So 8 for McTominay. I thought it was brilliant. Bruno Fernandes 3. I thought it was shocking today. Nothing worked for him. The only thing that I can respect from his performance today was his passion in the press. Defensively, he was good. Defensively, he was covering for the low, and he was all over the place, was pressing, and he never stopped running. That's one positive I can take from him today. Offensively, was one of our worst performing players in terms of offensively. Sancho today was a 6, good 6.5. I thought it was actually quite, he looked like one of our best players today. And for him to get subbed off was dreadful in my opinion. Absolute violation. Ronaldo, I'm gonna finish off with Rashford. Ronaldo today I thought was one of his worst performances for United so far. I'm gonna give Ronaldo a 5.5. I mean, he did score. I'm gonna give Ronaldo a 6 simply because he scored. Without that goal, I would have given him probably a 5. I thought it was wasteful at times. Should have scored 2 or 3. Only scored 1 from a penalty. And it is Ronaldo at the end of the day, so you can't really say too much. But poor performance from Ronaldo, if I'm being honest. And Marcus Rashford, I'm giving him a 2 out of 10. I thought he was diabolical tonight. Absolute disgrace. And I struggle to comprehend to even say the word. I struggle to comprehend how he's lasted a full game with that performance. If he can last a full night with that performance, no matter what he does on the pitch, he's gonna stay on. It's as simple as that. I thought he was at times he was playing against us. Final third, no end product at all. Consistently no end product. He offers nothing in build up. Defensively, he offers nothing, and he can't hold the ball to save his life. So in a game where he's played 96 minutes, 97 minutes, he's offered us nothing at all. At all. In the game of 9 or maybe 1 where he took him like 86 minutes to finally beat someone 1-on-1. and he put in a ball and it was behind Ronaldo anyway. Ronaldo should have still scored, but still. Absolute disgraceful performance from Rashford. He should be dropped for the next game, and Mason Greenwood or Elanga should replace him. Because his performance is a joke. It's a joke. I don't understand how he's playing. I'm not gonna say too much more regarding Rashford, but for me, he needs to be dropped. He needs to be dropped. He's shocking right now. Consistently rubbish. I mean, the last game against Crystal Palace, rubbish. He just got an assist. That was the only positive. I mean, yeah, cool. People say, but he got an assist. You can't play rubbish for 80 minutes just to get one assist. Like, sorry, no. For someone of his caliber, someone of his presence, with someone, I can't even speak. With someone with a name that big, your performance you have to be consistent, and he's consistently shy. Not good enough. He has to be dropped. So yeah, substitutions. Donny van de Beek came on for like 2 minutes. It was a waste of time. 6. Bay came on, and I'm just giving him a 6. Mason Greenwood came on, and I'll give him a 6 too. There's nothing much more to say. I'm gonna summarize. I'm gonna end it with saying very lucky win. Was it deserved? I don't really think so. I don't think it was deserved. It should have been a draw, or even I wouldn't have been surprised if Norwich had won. If Norwich would have went out and won, because the only reason they didn't was because of David De Gea's brilliance. And we need to bounce back from this. We need a cracking performance in our next match from this starting 11. But yeah, with that being said, man of the match, David De Gea ex McTominay. Brilliant game for McTominay. I'm happy for him. Brilliant game for David De Gea. Thank you for saving us yet again. And yeah, coaching staff. I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 10. Substitutions for me were poor, and the game was shocking to watch. So 5, lucky to win. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me in my post-match reaction. I'm just you can see from how I'm talking, from what I'm saying, how I feel about that game. It's just reminiscent of Oli. It's just plain and simple. Donny van de Beek getting violated. Players that should be taken off, lasting basically the whole game, if not the whole game. David De Gea saving us. This is just Oli. This is legit. That game was just Oli. So yeah, what more can I say? My name's Nathan. This is the United Point, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to get in the comment section and tell me how you feel about everything I've said. Because I feel like people either strongly agree with me or strongly disagree. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you later. I've got a video dropping on the current transfer activity that might occur for Manchester United very soon. So I hope you lot will enjoy that. Stay tuned. But yeah, this is Nate, United Point, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.